viewers, Rectangular back, this time with another Marvel Legends news update. Alright, well before I get into the new information that I have, I want to give you guys an update on the Walgreens Exclusive Mystique that we know is coming. I didn't have time to check on the other Walgreens exclusives that are supposed to be released this year, but as far as Mystique goes, she is still slated for February 22nd at my store. Of course, you need to check with your store to find out when they normally get a truck, and whatever day that week is when you should expect her to show up. It could be that she is cross-referenced with another exclusive like the Super Scroll. I don't have any more information as far as that goes, but she's the only one that Hasbro has confirmed so far, so I would have to assume that she will be the first Walgreens exclusive of this year. So as soon as I get more information, I will let you guys know. A piece of information that I'm still trying to get confirmation of is SpiderMan Movie waves for this year. It was rumored that we're supposed to be getting 2 Spider-Man Far From Home waves this year, but so far I haven't seen any information about those yet. So I would have to assume that they're just being really tight-lipped about it. They don't want, I think a lot of stuff as far as like the Captain Marvel figures, those kind of leaked a little early, so I think they're being tight-lipped about the Spider-Man Far From Home wave, or it's certainly possible that they've been canceled. But either way, I don't have any information as far as those figures go. But as soon as I find out, I will give you guys an update. Now for a quick update on some of the store exclusives that we're going to be getting this year from Walmart and Target. So far my source at Walmart has not been able to give me a solid release date for the Captain Marvel in the binary costume, or binary powered up Captain Marvel. But I did find an overseas seller that put up a pre-order for her. They are showing a February release date, which I already knew that bit of information. I just don't know when in February. So hopefully here in the next couple of weeks we might start seeing them showing up at Walmart. As soon as I find out more information about what the actual release date is, I will try to let you guys know. February sometime is also the release date for the Target exclusive Captain Marvel, the Star Force version in the green costume with the Dr. Minerva head. That one, again, supposed to be sometime in February, so it should be, they both should be hitting Target and Walmart about the same time. And as soon as I get that info, I'll try to let you guys know. Now to give you guys an update from my previous video for 2019, talking about the upcoming XForce wave. I do have some tentative information that will hopefully change, but as of right now, it appears that the XForce wave is only going to be a 6-figure wave with no Build-A-Figure. So that is pretty disappointing. Of course, Hasbro might change that because it's pretty early in the year. The release date is August 1st, so it could be that they're still trying to figure out what they want to do as far as that wave goes. But as of right now, I'm showing that we're only going to get 6 figures in that wave with no Build-A-Figure. So very similar to the vintage waves that we've been getting, which makes me kind of lean on the idea that we're going to get a bunch of repaints. So I would not be surprised if we get a repaint of Psylocke, Forge, Deathlock, Wolverine, maybe Archangel, the modern team that we already have figures of, but just repainted in XForce colors. So that would be where I would guess that they're going with this wave, but I'm I'm hopeful that, like most of you, that we're going to get classic X-Force characters like Boom Boom, etc. But the fact that we're not going to get Build-A-Figure and that it's only a 6-figure wave, that to me kind of smells like repaints the same way that they do the vintage wave. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Hopefully I'll get more information about the case assortment here in the near future. Now for the latest information that I have regarding the Avengers waves that I spoke about in my previous video. I mentioned that we were getting 2 Avengers waves for 2019, and it turns out we're actually getting 3. So the first wave I'll get into in a minute, but it looks like we're still getting 2 movie waves. The Avengers Endgame movie obviously is coming out this year, and as far as I can tell, we're going to be getting 2 movie waves associated with that movie. Now, it's unclear whether or not this is going to be all strictly movie figures, or they're going to be a mixed wave where we get a majority of movie figures and then a couple of comic book figures thrown in. I don't have the assortments for those waves. All I know is that they will both be 8-figure waves, or there'll be 8 figures in a case. Don't know how many characters that will be, and they will both include a Build-A-Figure. So going by the information I have now, the first Avengers wave will be out in April, and that is going to be a comic book wave. Will consist of 8 figures in the case, and will include a Build-A-Figure, and I'll get into the assortment for that here in a second. But as far as the second Avengers wave, which will be the first Endgame wave, that will be out, supposed to be out in July 1st. That'll be 8 figures plus a Build-A-Figure. Again, don't know how many characters that's going to be. And then towards the end of the year, October 1st, we're supposed to be getting a second Avengers Endgame wave. Again, I don't have 100% confirmation if that's going to be a second movie wave or another comic book wave, but from what I can tell, it looks like we're going to be getting 2 Avengers Endgame waves, and then that last wave will also be 8 figures. Don't know how many characters, and then a Build-A-Figure will be included with that one. And finally, I'm excited to tell you guys about the comic book Avengers wave that is scheduled to be released on April Fool's Day, April 1st of this year. We know that we are going to be getting Hercules, Living Laser, Nighthawk, Loki, which looks like classic Loki, Citizen V, Union Jack, and finally Beta Ray Bill. So these are all figures that Hasbro showed at various conventions last year, and we do not know the Build-A-Figure yet. So that is 7 figures, all comic book figures, and I would have to assume that the Build-A-Figure will be comic book based as well. So let the speculation begin. My friend Dante, who I was talking with earlier, made a very good guess that we could be getting a new MODOK. So I definitely think that that is a very good possibility, especially the fact that we just got more AIM soldiers recently. So classic Avengers character, and one that Hasbro has never done. The Toy Biz version is still quite nice, but yeah, an updated MODOK would be cool. So Let me know what you guys would like to see or what you think that we're going to see as far as a Build-A-Figure for this comic book Avengers wave. Hopefully you guys like the video, you share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and I always love hearing back from you guys, so please leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.
That's crispy.